This is Deadpool and Batman from Marvel Comics #1. Now, as far as I know, the first print edition is sold out. There is a second print coming out, which I believe is coming out within the next couple weeks or so. It's going to have a different cover than this one here, featuring a new character called Logo. Basically, he looks like a cross between Lobo and Wolverine, which you can definitely see Capullo's artwork in that. And on the front of this cover, if you look down here, you can clearly see his signature. And I cannot see, Townsend is the other artist that worked on this. Okay. There's also, on the left-hand side, you have Wells, Capullo, Townsend, Sinclair, and in addition also says more Marvel and DC team-ups by Zdarsky, Dodson, Thompson, Garou, Smith, Kubert, Miller, and more. So they're bringing a lot of epic artists back into this series. So this is from Marvel #1, but this is crossing over DC. It's not very often I do a comic book, but I thought I'd do this one with you folks because this is what got me into collecting the action figures as far as McFarlane Toys, Masters of the Universe, some of the other ones that I've done in the past. I'm a big fan of crossovers, as you can tell, with Batman and Deadpool. If any of you have watched the newest Deadpool movie that came out last year, we had Deadpool and Wolverine there. What was it, Deadpool 3? So that was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed that. But this dips into a new story. I'm not going to get too much into it, but just to kind of give you some highlights, I'm going to flip through so you can see some of the pages and the contents as well. I like the inset here with the purple background with the Deadpool and Batman logo. And it's telling us all the artists. I started collecting comics back in the early 90s. Incredible Hulk was one of the first ones I ever got. I was also a big fan of Punisher War Journal. That was a decent series as well. And if you're into the Spider-Man, also I understand Spider-Man's supposed to have Punisher in it next year. So stay tuned for that, as well as Tombstone. Take a look at that right there. If I had some 3D glasses, I bet that Crash logo would stand out even more. Playtime's over, Wayne. Let me see those hands. Only Ryan Reynolds could do that voice. Sorry, I can't do it very well. Nice way to start it. You know, Reynolds is, or Deadpool, sorry. Deadpool stepping into the Wayne Manor here. I like how they colored the caption bubbles for Deadpool in yellow. And Wayne just got plain fugly white, you know, normal caption bubbles. So they got to make Deadpool stick out a little bit more. So I don't know how many issues they've had yet. I believe they've had at least 2 or 3 issues for this series. But I'm really looking forward to the second printing edition featuring the logo cover. Always love it when they do the bat signal in comic books. Commissioner Gore looks like he just got out of bed. Check that out. He's like, sure, Wayne. I mean, Batman. Thanks for waking me up at 2 in the morning. Gotham City Police Headquarters. So, I love this artwork. I'm telling you, man. I love these older style artists coming back. Capullo has always been I've been very fond of his artwork over the years. He's been around since I was still in school. I just love the bold, in-your-face style drawings he does. Simple, lots of good colors and tones and shadows. I love how the smoke is in the fog in the background there. And you have the big letters sticking out there. I should have got 2 copies of this, so I've had one to put away. But actually, after finding out this came out, A friend of mine showed me a link where I can get it at. I actually had to pick it up on eBay because I don't believe you can get this on the shelves in the regular comic book stores unless you buy as a back issue now. I am fond of that. What kind of Batmobile is that? Bumpy ride. They should use the gravel in your voice to fill these potholes. Oh, seeing them two as a team. Expressive. Gotta love Batman as toys. Oh, what's going on over here? Take a look around. You're in a special place on a special day. Finally, after all this time, the Joker. And what Batman comic would be complete without Joker? You gotta have him in there somewhere. Always loved the classic suit. So far, it's looking pretty good. After I get done doing this review, I'm definitely going to go back and slow-mo through the pictures and read these some more. It's been a while since I've been to a comic book store, so I'm going to try to keep my eyes out for this next time I get to one. But overall, decent comic. I'm glad I picked this up. Looks like we... are we starting another one here? No. But it says here Marvel and DC. Okay, so they're featuring Captain America, Wonder Woman. Okay, so these are all your other crossovers that they're doing. Let's see here. Jeff and Crypto. Daredevil and Green Arrow. That should be interesting. Rocket, Raccoon, and Green Lantern. Now I'm digging that. Old Man Logan and Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Okay, so, and Logo. That's the one I really want to check out. Alright, and they tell you all the artists that are working on each series, which is pretty cool. So worth checking out if you want to get a screenshot of that or clip that picture there. So here's another one, the gun and the sword. So we're switching over to Wonder Woman. Alright, Wonder Woman and Captain America. So, oh man, poor Supergirl, looks like she got aced there. Don't know what happened there, but we got Galactus on the scene. So, oh man, I don't want to spoil it too much. If you're reading these or you haven't gotten into this issue yet, you're welcome to stop anytime, but I'm just kind of giving you a heads up as we go through. So, here's another one, Batman Deadpool. The Dark Knight Detective meets the Merc with a Mouth, written by Grant Morrison, art by Dan Mora. A twice-in-a-lifetime one-shot on sale November. So there you have it. There's that there, so you have a heads up on the time span. The Fortress of Solitude. Anybody watching this Superman movie? I really liked that movie. It was good. I haven't picked up the Blu-ray. I did see it in the store the other day, but I'm holding off. I'm waiting until the holidays. That or maybe just watching a stream. So this one seems dedicated mostly to crypto. Marvel Comics presents the Marvel Premiere Collection. Alright, so got some work by Frank Miller. I'm familiar with that name. You got Mark Miller, Steve McNevin. And you're going to have Wolverine, Old Man Logan. These are just some of the titles. So they're doing it all. Okay, so it's all right in this comic book here. I thought it was going to be separate comics. So they're basically short stories. It's Jeffers. That's pretty neat. It's almost like you're getting a graphic novel and a comic book version. Rocket Raccoon dresses Green Lantern. That's pretty sweet. Rocket has a Green Lantern ring now. Uh-oh, everybody stop the press. Never thought I'd see a day when they cross over. Showdown, Frank Miller. I love split screens like that, giving the bull face. Let's see. Oh, this looks pretty badass on this page. X-Men Age of Revelation Overture. Look at that cover there. X years from today. The new era begins in this foundational one-shot October 25. That's a decent up-close of Magneto there. By the way, I've heard Magneto is supposed to be returning to Avengers Doomsday when it comes out in December next year. Been hearing a lot of different rumors of different characters and possible story arcs. That's another video I can do, but I'm not going to get too much into that here. So these are just more different cover shots, but this is the one I really want to check out. Logo. I'll tell you again, Bob, the name's Logo. I'm the last of the... I can't even say that word. Canuckslians, the main mutie. And I just happen to be the biggest, baddest bubshy in the whole freaking universe. That guy's all torn up. Check out the bike. But what do you freaking do? But what you do is friggin' nice. Oh, was that my thing? Oh boy. Not going to do big words tonight. It's getting late. Interesting attire Logo has. It looks like he's got a cape made of chain or something there. I'm getting some Ghost Rider vibes there. Alright, so that's the best one out of this whole comic book right there. That's my favorite shot. Enter Logo. And on the top he says, and tell Super Soldier that when he hears the engine of Weapon XXX here roar in his ears, it means I'm coming for him. And it says made in Canada. Love it. Enter Logo. Ryan North is the writer. Ryan Stegman, artist. Frank Martin, color artist. And VC's Joe Caramanga, letterer. And it says the end, question mark, exclamation point. Oh. Last but not least, we have another high-octane comic book adventure spinning out of the hit video game sensation Rivals. Okay, that's pretty neat. Lots of good juice in there. And back covers featuring the Ultimate Endgame. And comic shops December 31st. So, I'm not directly trying to promote anything here, but I'm loving all the different work that they're producing and coming out. If you like to read good artists for DC Comics, I do recommend an artist named Steve Orlando. So keep an eye out for his name if you're picking up DC Comics. He's a phenomenal writer. And I wish to thank you for your time hanging out while I go through this comic book. And I thank you for your time watching this video. And as my saying goes, last but not least, stay humble and true, my dudes. Roll out.